I've never liked the sea. Too much water. Too much sand. Besides, I'm not exactly a bikini kind of gal. I haven't been beach body ready since, well, forever. How ironic, then, that I've landed here in the middle of Bikini Barbie thigh-chafing hell. Clifton, Cape Town. A place where you're either wearing activewear because you've just left your early morning gym sesh, green smoothie in hand, or you're in swimwear because you're headed to the beach, green smoothie in hand. And don't even get me started on what it's like when the sun goes down. Let's just say you won't find a moody jazz club on these streets. It's more upscale eateries, shucked oysters, and sham bloody pain. Currently, I'm staging a silent protest against my mother for uprooting my life and dragging me here. But what's new? My mother and I have been locked in a kind of protest for the last 4 years now. I do, however, understand why we came here. I just can't help feeling that I wasn't consulted. Which I wasn't. The closest thing to a consultation came when she'd walked into my bedroom 3 weeks ago and declared, "We're moving to Cape Town." She might as well have detonated an atomic bomb. That's how it felt as I sat on my bed and saw my entire life explode into a million pieces. We came here for my brother Zach. I'm not blaming him for this. How could I? I love him more than I can probably describe. He's 9. He's also specially abled, as my mother prefers to say. She enjoys upbeat euphemisms. But between you and me, he's on the autism spectrum. Over the last few years, his symptoms had gotten worse, until his school had finally suggested that he attend a facility better aligned with his unique needs. Everyone likes euphemisms, it seems. So, after a quick Google search by my mother, the best assisted learning school in the country was located, and now, here we are. Sunny, beachy, activewear central, with green smoothie in hand. Crap! I pulled yet another outfit off and tossed it to the floor, adding to the massive patchwork of clothes that lay twisted at my feet. My floor was starting to look like a Hannah Hoke artwork, my favorite collage artist. And I swear, if you looked hard enough, you could see a galloping horse desperately trying to break free of the tangled mess. But nothing I owned seemed right. And you need to wear the right thing on your first day. Something that gives off the vibe that you didn't try too hard, but that you tried just hard enough. Hurry! My mother's voice raced up the stairs and burst into my room like an unwanted guest. I'd already told her she didn't need to take me to school. I had my own car, but she was insistent. "I'm going to be late for my meeting!" She sounded rushed and angry, which had been her general vibe for a while now, certainly since that fateful day 4 years ago. The day the doves cried, as I've come to call it in my head. "Late, late, late," my brother echoed. Zach often repeats words. I try not to swear in front of him. Not since the unfortunate crap incident. I forced myself to face the mirror again. On some days, I can look at myself for longer than a few seconds. Today was not one of those days. My pale, flabby thighs that touched, my stomach that oozed over the top of my very unsexy panties. And worse, my hellos and goodbyes. Those flappy bits of fat on your arms that jiggle when you wave at people. I try not to wave. Oh! I covered my face and turned away from the evil thing again. I've long suspected that mirrors were invented by some gorgeous, stick-thin, yet completely sinister creature for the sole purpose of tormenting girls like me. I reached for the nearest outfit I could find. My most comfortable pair of worn jeans, and a cute, vintage button-up blouse I'd found at a little second-hand shop with the boys, my BFFs, Andile and Guy. At art school, there were 4 distinct groups: art kids, drama kids, music kids, and dance kids. For some reason, I'd made friends with the ballet guys pretty early on. We just found each other, like attracting magnets, and since then, we'd moved around school like a little impenetrable team. I miss them so